my goal. I don't expect you to believe in my dream like I believe in my dream.
I can see your friend saying, why are you wasting your time trying to get out of debt? Why are you wasting your time trying to beat cancer? Why are you wasting your time trying to start a new business during an economic crisis in the world? Here it is, you're trying to accomplish something. Here it is, you're trying to do something, and yet there's some fear, right? Because you've never seen anybody do it before. You're not sure if you're gonna make it. You're not sure if you can accomplish this thing. You're not sure if this thing can really happen. And what you really want is to send somebody in first to make sure that the coast is clear. You really want to send somebody in first to make sure that everything is all right. Well, I've got good news for you. You are that one. Why Noah? Why would you try to build an ark? I can even see maybe people laughing, saying, here goes Noah. He's out there building, thinking that he's going to build an ark. This is dumb. Don't he see the sun is shining? Doesn't he see how great things are? Doesn't he see that there's no need to even have an ark that big? That doesn't make sense. And I can hear people laughing at you. Why are you trying to get married, man? You know nobody gets married in our family. Why are you trying to be a millionaire? Come on, leave that alone. Ain't nobody trying to be no millionaire in our family. We don't make millions in our family. I see people laughing at you, and they laughed at Noah until that one day where that first drop of rain started falling on their head. And I know they were thinking, good God, it's raining out here. They laughed at Noah until it started to rain and rain and rain, and then they all wished they had an ark. They wished they had built themselves a boat. They wish they had built themselves something. Can I tell you something? The same thing is getting ready to happen to you. Oh, they're laughing now, but it's about to rain. And when it rains, they're going to wish they had $1 million. When it rains, they're going to wish they had raised their family right. When it rains, they're going to wish they had finished that degree. When it rains, they're going to wish they had lived a better life. When it rains, they're going to wish they had eaten better and worked out and treated people right and had a 20-year vision. I'm telling you, it's going to rain. Build your ark. You're the one in the family that's got to go first. You're the one in the family that's got to go to college. You got to go get that degree so that you can come out of school and look at the rest of your family and say, hey, it's good, it can be done. You are the one that's got to start the business. You got to go in there first so that you can come out and say, hey, y'all, we can all start businesses. This thing can be done. You are the one that's got to start building legacy and start living for legacy so that you can come out and say, hey, everybody, this thing is good. You're going to be the first. You've been called. Everybody who's building legacy is called to blaze the trail. It is your responsibility to go ahead of the crowd. Why? Because you've been placed there first as a sign to everybody else that this thing can happen. And I want to challenge you to accept the responsibility. Go ahead and be the first. Go ahead and accept all that comes with being the first. Because you're not just doing it for you, you're doing it for everyone behind you. I challenge you to be the first. That's why you're listening to me right now, because you know that deep down on the inside, you've been called to be the first. Yeah, you will be the first doctor in your family. You will be the first lawyer in your family. You will be the first one to have a successful marriage. You will be the one to overcome that addiction. You will be the one to overcome diabetes and beat cancer. You will be the first one to have successful children and to be an amazing parent. You will be the first in your family to overcome that great thing that you thought no one could ever overcome. That's why you're going through so much. That's why it seems like life has so much on your shoulders. But the truth is, you've been called to be the first. I need you to build These are your building years. This is not your bitter years. These are your building years. You're building legacy. Yeah, you're building something for your children. You're building something for your children's children. You're building something for your wife that's on the way. You're building something for your husband that's on the way. You're building something not just for your first name, but your last name. You're building something. That's why God put you in the earth. He didn't put you in the earth just to exist. He put you in the earth to build something. He put you in the earth to break something. He put you in the earth to demolish something. He put you in the earth to make sure that you produce something, and something that would last. That's why you're here. That's why you're never satisfied. That's why you never quit. That's why you never give up. Because you've been called to build. But if you're gonna do this, you're gonna need vision. Yeah, you're gonna need vision. What is vision? Vision is the ability to imagine life as you want it to be. Yeah, right now you need vision. If you're gonna build legacy, if you're gonna be the first in your family to accomplish some things, if you're gonna break the cycles that have been running through your family, you're gonna have to have a vision. Right now, what's your 5-year vision? Yep, I said 5 years, but that's not even enough. You need a 10-year vision. You need a 20-year vision. You need the kind of vision that wakes you up in the morning. You need the kind of vision that drives you. You need the kind of vision that slaps you when you feel like getting tired and going to sleep. You need the kind of vision that pushes you when you don't know how you're going to continue. What's your 20-year vision? I need you to get a vision. Yeah, I need you to see what the next 10 years looks like. I need you to see what the next 5 years looks like. I need you to see yourself winning. I know that it's difficult right now, but your vision said you're going to win. Yep, I know there's a storm that's coming and raging and warring against you, but you got to have a vision that keeps you in the fight, even when it feels like you're about to quit. You are the one that's got to get married. You're the one that's got to tell everybody this thing can happen. This thing can be good. And part of the reason why there's so much pressure on you is because you know that you are called to be the first. Part of the reason why you carry such weight is because you know you are called to be the first. Thank God for the second and the third and the fourth. Thank God for the last. But truth be told, you have been placed on this earth to be the first. There are many of you, you have a sword in your hand, but somebody called it a stick. And you need to say, this is not a stick, it's a sword. That's not just a book in your hand, that's your sword. That's not just an idea, that's your sword. That's not just a dancing gift, that's your sword. That's not just a singing gift, that's your sword. That's not just a business, that's your sword. That's not just you doing whatever can come to your mind, that's your sword. You got to know the difference. Stop letting people tell you that's just a stick. And it's not a stick, that's a sword in your hand. And that sword is going to break down giants. That sword is going to cut down everything that's standing in your way. You got to have your vision, and you can't let anybody talk you out of it. You're going to have to be the first. But just because you've never seen it done before doesn't mean it can't be done. What it means is that you've been picked. You've been called out to go where no one else in your family has ever gone. And I promise you, on the other side of being first, when you turn around and you see your nephews coming through the path you have set, when you see your auntie and your uncles coming through the blaze, the trail that you have blazed, what you will realize is that the joy of your life was being called to be the first. I challenge you today, don't wait to be second or third. Go on and be the first. Don't wait to be the last one in. Go ahead and be the first, because you're the first fruit. There's going to be a reward. God is calling you the seed that he is planting in the earth. the planting of that seed is going to reap a harvest of blessings in your life and in your family's life. So I challenge you, go ahead and be the first. Stop waiting. Go ahead and be the first. Be the first to make history. Yeah, you're about to make history. You're about to do something that your family's never seen done before, because you've been called, you've been picked for legacy. Now go build, 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 build.